in heavenly peace, silent night, holy night. Whenever you're ready, baby. Yo, what's up, Chicago? Welcome to Intellectual Radio, popping off with Cheryl Sistrunk. It is Christmas Eve, you guys. Are you ready for an exciting show tonight, you guys? Oh my God, he was playing Silent Night, Holy Night. All is calm, all is bright. But baby, I'm finna shake it up tonight, baby. All is calm, not when Cheryl Sistrunk come on at night. Well, welcome to Intellectual Radio, popping off with Cheryl Sistrunk. And listen, I want you guys to know I want to continue to inform you guys and then feed your brain so you can understand why I'm the heart of Chicago, okay? At our heart, I'm the heart now. But listen to this, you guys. The views shared and expressed on Popping Off does not represent Intellectual Radio. They are my landlords. I done told y'all that, okay? I am a tenant. I'm a tenant here. From 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., okay? Whatever I do here while I'm in my house, this is my house. When I'm in my house, I cuss. I start shh. You get it? I talk about people. I talk about where I work at. I talk about everything because you know why? I'm one brick away from poverty. I'm a single mother raising productive members of society. And the children that I have raised alone now, their daddies is what they are, HOEs, you get it? These children that I raised alone are productive members of society. They got college degrees. Everybody graduated out of high school. Everybody graduated out of grammar school. I know where my 11-year-old at, okay? So I'm one brick away from poverty. And I don't know. I pop off on issues that the things that you hear in the house that your grandmammy and them say, that your dad and them talk about in the barbershop, that's Cheryl Sistrunk mouth. It may be full of filth sometime. Well, today it's going to be full of filth today too, okay? So, that go my daughter, Melissa Barre. Hey, daughter. But listen, I just tell it how T.I. is. You know, my Bishop James Baker would say, listen, if y'all don't want the truth, don't ask Cheryl, okay? If you don't want to hear it how I say it, so these are my landlords. Don't call them, call me. Because my views, the views that I share, these are my thoughts. These are my ideas. This is my own perception and my own thought and thinking of how the world should be. And maybe because you're so corrupt and you're used to stealing. You know, your mama used to say, if you lie, you steal. You remember your grandma would tell you that? If you lie, you'll steal. And I see things a different way that you guys don't see it. So let the chips fall how they may. We got some more black news before we close out the year. Now, next week, everybody going to run for cover next week. I'm shooting nothing but a Glock 19X next week, okay? But let's get to talking about the topics that is going on in the world, Chicago, everywhere. But before I start, I want to tell happy birthday to, tomorrow is Tish Wish's birthday on Christmas, which y'all believe Tish is born on Christmas. Happy birthday to Tish Duckett. They call her Tish Wish on Facebook. And then the Flex Queen, Miss Tammy Oliver, Kids Are Us daycare. She also has a cake shop. Tammy Oliver, happy birthday. That is one of my best friends in the whole entire world. I love me some Tammy and Paula and everybody included. They know I love them. All right, you guys. Listen, Pretty Finesse Cosmetics, as I keep telling y'all, why buy the rest when you could buy Pretty Finesse? We done ventured off into the jewelry now, baby. Why buy the rest? When you can have the best. Pretty Finesse. I keep telling y'all I wear the best. Pretty Finesse. Now, y'all make sure that y'all look on Instagram or Facebook. She got all of the flavors. You looking for it? She has it. She even have Christmas flavors. Pretty Finesse Cosmetics. She has the best lashes. She has the character lashes. They're $5. She has any lash that you're looking for. Pretty Finesse Cosmetics. Andrea Terrell. Make sure that you buy the best. And it's Pretty Finesse. There go my niece April. Hey, Pat. Girl, you should have saw this dress, April. Baby, I should have bought a small. No. But happy birthday to the Capricorns, the Sagittarius. I know y'all done ushered in, but baby, it's still our month. We know the Caps is here, but we don't care nothing about that. But let's hit to this news right quick, and let's talk about a few things that I want to talk about. Then we go directly to the low down dirty CTA. But now, U.S. Secret Service says more than $1 billion has been stolen from COVID relief programs, including $87 billion in unemployment fraud. Wow. COVID relief programs. I'm wondering, do CTA have a COVID relief program? Because I believe we is in this right here. The U.S. Secret Service says more than $100 billion has been stolen from COVID relief programs. Woo! While some of y'all are hoping for another pandemic shutdown to get some more stimulus checks and unemployment benefits popping again, the Secret Service is running them fraud numbers and they're looking hard to get them coins back. Well, listen, Secret Service, come over here to 241 and 308 Amalgamated Transit Union. Come over here. Come to CTA. We got some people here that done took some, okay? According to App News, nearly $1 billion has been stolen from COVID-19 relief programs since the start of the pandemic. The Secret Service announced that the Department of Labor and Small Business Administrations have been collecting data from programs set up to help small businesses. Oh, we got a lot of people playing them PPPs and like they had them car washes. Come over here, baby. And people who lost their jobs due to the pandemic. And found that 3% of the $3.4 trillion dispersed was fraudulent. Anybody else know it's true? Raise your hand. The Labor Department reported that most of the stolen funds come from unemployment fraud, with about $87 billion being paid. Wow. All right, you guys, if y'all filed them small business loans, them COVID relief funds, listen, the Secret Service is coming, okay? They may not get you 2021, 2022, 2023, they coming, all right? Now, Chicago will soon require proof of vaccination for indoor public spaces like restaurants, bars, and gyms in the new year. The city's mayor announced Tuesday, joining other big cities like New York and Los Angeles in adding the requirement as COVID cases surges. Beginning January the 3rd, anyone age 5 and older will be required to show proof of full vaccination to dine inside or visit gyms or entertainment venues where food and drinks are being served, including indoor dining means, including restaurants, bars, fast food. I mean, you can't dine in McDonald's no more, you guys. Fast food spots, no coffee shops, no more Starbucks. You're going to get the Starbucks out the door. Wineries, cafeterias, dining areas of grocery stores, banquet halls. Wow. Fitness gyms, yoga, Pilates, dance studios, hotel gyms, boxing, kickboxing gyms. And the indoor entertainment recreation is movie theaters, concerts, sports arenas, bowling alleys, arcades, halls, and more. So listen, you guys, starting January the 3rd, 5 and up must have a vaccination card. So that means everybody going to be in the house. So this is another way to lock down the city. But then also it's another way for the people to make these fraudulent vaccination cards. Because who really is really vaccinated? No 5-year-old kids are vaccinated. So there go the year of fake vaccination cards that is on the rise. Okay? Now, happy holidays and happy new year to each and every one of you guys that is brewing, popping off tonight. I pray that God has been so amazing in your life, but he's able to fix whatever situation you're going through, okay? Cook County Board President Tony Prepwinkle has now jumped in the ring with the rest of them, announces COVID vaccine proof requirement. Wow. First it was Chicago. Now starting January 3rd, the whole Cook County will follow suit with Mayor Lightfoot, okay? Cook County Board President Tony Prepwinkle announces Tuesday new COVID restrictions that require proof of vaccination or a negative test for restaurant, gyms, and other businesses. So now, corruption. All this does is cause corruption. Corruption. The Cook County Department of Health spokesman say the new migrations will be for everyone over the age of 5 and will go into effect on January the 3rd. The proof of vaccination will be required at indoor spaces where food or drink are served to be consumed on the premises. All right, everything is a takeout now. Now, they're telling the unjab to take the jab because the jab works. They're telling the jab to get a booster because the jab doesn't work. All while telling everyone that the unjab are putting the jabs in danger by not getting a jab that didn't protect the jab. I mean, I don't know what to say. Only thing that I can say that Chicago needs to do now is just go on over the city like everybody else. Bro, at this point, just go and drop Lysol all over the city everywhere. So they saying nothing is working. So go and drop the Lysol everywhere. Okay, 14-year-old girl was shot and killed in Burlington coat factory dress room by LAPD while firing at a male suspect. A young lady was in Burlington in Los Angeles shopping, changing clothes or doing whatever, and someone called the police. A 14-year-old girl was accidentally shot and killed through a dressing room wall in a store Thursday while Los Angeles police was shooting at a man they suspected. They didn't know for sure. They suspected of committing assaults against another woman. Wow. Now, here's a young girl that's in there maybe just buying an outfit for Christmas. 2 days before Christmas, she's in there changing her clothes, and they're shooting, and the bullet goes through the wall and go into the damn dressing room and kills the young lady. 2 days before, because I'm outdone with this story. But the LAPD confirms that the 14-year-old girl killed inside Burlington store in North Hollywood was struck by police gunfire when they fatally shot the assault suspect inside the store. Victim of the assault survived. So the person that they were trying to kill, they survived. The girl that was in there changing clothes died. Now, the police confirmed that the suspect did not have a gun. He had a lock and chain that go to a bike. So now this 14-year-old girl, her mother and them, has to wake up Christmas morning without their child. Definitely condolences to the young lady. They haven't released her name because she's a minor, but definitely condolences. Well, I guess the judge must have watched my show last week. Because, baby, the snow bunny did not get off. All that lying and crying, and Kim Potter was convicted. And the low-down, dirty wench, instead of her doing that crack and the ugly picture she took when she first was arrested, she started smiling. That showed y'all that she thought that the white crack, she was going to get away with murder with the white crack. But maybe, just maybe, that judge that sat on that bench and them jury that sat there as her judge and jury and her peer, maybe had a mixed child that was light-skinned that looked like Deontay or Dante. Maybe they had a child that looked like him, and they knew them tears was not for real. So the snow bunny going to jail. I don't know how long they're going to give her, but the key is long as the mother can rest easily Christmas morning knowing that the young lady that shot her son, playing like she pulled a taser, when she has been a decorated officer or whatever she is for 20, 30 years. She trains police. So I knew it was a lot when they told me she do the training. So send her where she belong with all of the little women that go pat them breasts and them asses, okay? Send her there. Now, we want to definitely let you guys know that my baby is coming back. Snowfall is coming back for their 5th season, you guys. And it is February the 23rd. I know you guys is on Power, but baby, I'm waiting on season 5. These young men know they be fine, but Lord, I got to stay in my age group. You know, see, I know how to follow the rules. Stay in your age group, okay? Now, 3 places I ain't going year 2022. I ain't going back and forth. I'm not going out of my way, and I'm not going to labor and delivery, okay? All right. The thought of the day, your value does not decrease based on someone's inability to see your worth. A lot of people don't see my worth until I go off and snap off. But your value, you lovely women, does not decrease because other people do not see your worth. These lovely relationships that y'all in faking for Facebook and Instagram, knowing the man is knocking your head all the way across the street, he's eating up all your kids' food, drinking up all their juices, and he's not helping you provide for the household that you in. Baby, kick him to the curb, okay? And y'all have to learn that, listen, no one should be able to define you. No man defines me because, baby, I need you like a fish need a raincoat. And that's none, because a fish don't need a raincoat, okay? So just remember that while you're going into the new year. I know income tax is coming. Y'all counting the days. We got 60 days to income tax. Don't let this man fool you to go buy him a car and buy him some weed that he allegedly finna go flip, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with giving him $50 to get a bus card to go to work. Don't give him your money and he finna go see Shamika, okay? All right. So now we're down to the hour that I've been waiting all my life to talk about. Okay? And we're finna talk about, this Christmas gift that was given away from the Rail Service Management. I have been employed at CTA for 8.5 years. Never in the history of niggerism, never in the history of Robert Taylor have I ever received a gift from the Rail Service Management. And let me show y'all the gift that they gave us. Rail Service Management, CTA. I am not impressed. They gave us, a flimsy paper. I don't know what to call this. They gave us a flimsy bag. But let me open the bag up and show y'all what they gave us. But y'all know what this is? This is a bribe. This is extortion to me. This is emptiness. This is evil. Now, listen, it's so cheap that the zipper won't even open. Wait a minute. One thing about when you give somebody something, the dang old zipper won't open. Let me try to that shows you how cheap it is. Wait, y'all. They gave us a Happy Holidays cup. They gave us an ink pen. Let me show y'all what they gave us. I ain't never received a gift in 8.5 years. It's going to be 9 years in May. And they gave us a pen that says, "Thank you for the amazing job you do every day. You are an important part of the Rail Service Management team and the CTA family." Wow. I'm not impressed. Now, when you buy something, always take the tags out. If you don't take the tag out, people know where you bought it from. This was bought from Leeds. Can y'all see that? Being the investigative reporter, the journalist that Cheryl Sistrunk is. Cheryl Sistrunk Google Leeds. Let me show y'all the cup right quick before I tell y'all about Leeds. Now, I opened this bag in hopes that there was a pandemic check in here, that there was a $20,000, $30,000 check in here. I opened the bag in hopes that there was a $20,000 or $15,000 check for our service that we have given to CTA. But instead, I found the ink pen, another pen, and then a cup. So I say, maybe the check is in the cup. I opened the cup. It's a 25-cent bag of popcorn, right? And the cup says, thanks for being epic, essential, phenomenal, inspiring, courageous. We appreciate your commitment more than words can say and think you are epic in every way. But I tell y'all what Cheryl Sistrunk say epic mean. An embarrassment, extortion, emptiness, the P mean playing around with our pandemic pay. It's a problem to me. The I mean idiot. What idiot thought that this would suffice for other than a $20,000 check for all of the CTA employees that are barely able to pay their rent, catch up with the light bill, catch up with ComEd, people gas, to feed their children, right? What would a cup do for a woman that needs some sugar and butter? This cup can't help me. I can't feed my kids nothing with this, right? The C is, the bag is called Cutie Patootie. This is called a Cutie Patootie bag, right? Now, there was no peroxide in here. There were no bandages in here. There wasn't no Kleenex for the employees to wipe the tears off their face. There wasn't no Tylenol when these customers go up across your head. There wasn't no mace that they gave us to protect ourselves. I mean, there wasn't no icy hot pads to put on your neck. Well, none of that in here, right? This is crazy, right? Now, y'all call it a bag. I call it scumbags, right? Now, I thought of what the word CTA means. They told me when I first started that CTA means cover thy ass, right? That's what the C, the T, the A means. But I'll tell y'all what it really means. I had to make a sign just for it. It means continuous take advantage of the employees. They continuous take advantage of us, right? Now, I just can't take another day of y'all playing with me. You know, the CSAs have been sitting there 8.5 years, part-time, right? We haven't been turned over. They haven't even made it. I'm not impressed with this bag. It's actually an insult. I know some of y'all that's friends with these people love the bag. This is an insult. Now, the bag is called a Cutie Patootie. I looked it up. It's a Cutie Patootie bag. Now, if you buy in bulk, which I know they do, the bag is $7.69 from 300 to 470 bags, right? They're $7.69. But because we work for a big billionaire Bagambit, they may bought $10,000 or $20,000 to cover all of the stations, right? So that means that $7.69 bag now goes down to $1 bag. They could have saved all this money that they went to try to buy a flimsy bag. And I looked on the website. They sold some amazing $50 bags, some big, thick, bulky book bags. But no, you know what they went and got? The flimsy, the paper, right? If you put a pair of shoes in here, the bag gonna bust open after that, right? Flimsy is disrespectful, right? Now, the only thing I can thank y'all for is the ink pen, because I wrote my show out with the ink pen, right? But there is no pandemic pay put in this bag. There's no contract. There's no tentative agreement, right? There's no full-time jobs for all. There's no full-time jobs for the CSA. There's no safety, right? There's no help. There's no dignity. There's no nothing, right? But they gave out some bags in hopes to say, you know what? This $10,000 pandemic pay that we owe these people rightfully, we're going to, you know what? In my synopsis, they're going to try to give us maybe $4,000 or $5,000 in January. Because y'all have to remember, they gave out the choke sandwiches, right? They gave out the choke sandwiches in hopes to say we gave out chokes, we gave out this little bag, so everybody is going to think that, whoa, we spent so much money. Ooh, they gave us this, they gave us that, and they didn't give us a damn thing, right? They are continuously taking advantage of their employees. You get it? The union is continuously taking advantage of us. They're all in cahoots together. You get it? It's the same thing that we're dealing with Rahm Emanuel, now heading Japan, right? 16 shots, hid the cover up, saw the tape, knew his officers was wrong, but he hid everything to be reelected, right? Now, this is the same thing we're dealing with. They're going to give us some bread. They're going to give us a button to put on our jacket with blood on it. Our eye, we're getting busted in our eye, right? Then they making hand over fist from the 10-11s that they count every night how many homeless people is on the train. They're getting money for that, right? They're getting money for all the poor and the homeless that ride CTA ain't got nowhere to go, right? Where's the dignity in that? You barely can get a death benefit there, right? Right? They done stole all the money, all that, the 3 carats. You telling me they gave us trillions of dollars and y'all don't have $10,000 to give us? But then that come with continuously taking advantage of the employees. You get it? So now, I don't know what to say. I'm actually embarrassed that they gave us these bags, right? Give us a check. Give us a check, right? Because y'all gave me this bag. This is a bag that you take in the show to hide your tater chips and your McDonald's in it, right? Ain't nothing at the show that I want to go see. So I thought it was a check in here. I thought that, listen, oh man, they're giving us something. This is insulting. So whoever at Rail Service Management thought this was a good idea, you ought to lose your job. Because the money that y'all spent on this flimsy $1 bag, I didn't show y'all. Wait, let me pose it up. This is called, so y'all can see it. There go the blue one. What side is it on? There go the blue one, y'all. This is called a cutie patootie custom sling bag, right? And the bag costs $7. But that's only for 470 bags. They're giving these out on the blue line, the brown line, the orange line, the pink line, the yellow line, the red line. You get it? Red north, red south. And there it go, everybody. $7.69. So when they buy it in bulk, and they probably bought 10,000 or 20,000, they'll give them away. They got them for $1. So they continue to laugh at us. They continue to take advantage of their employees. And this is very disrespectful. You get it? Y'all need to quit playing with us. I don't know how much more I could take. I don't know if I could take continually trying to feed my children, knowing y'all got the money, knowing that you guys have our check that is $10,000 or better. We should at least get $5,000 or $6,000 per year. The Chicago Police Department is in their credit union cashing $20,000 checks. But our buses was used to transport the Chicago police around when Lori Lightfoot closed down CTA. They say that Dorville College deserved the award, but CTA wasn't closed down. They shut down certain parts to make sure that none of the African American and different people that they considered the looters couldn't get downtown to loot anything. She lifted up the bridges and everything. You couldn't barely get past. But they used our buses to transport thousands of Chicago police that received it overtime. They were working 12 hours overtime. But we got rail service management and whoever in control over there gave us a bag. But this is what I want y'all to know. Anytime y'all get something away that's cheap, take the tag out, okay? If y'all took the tag out, I couldn't have found out where this bag come from, okay? But we do not want a bag. We want our 10,000 pandemic hero pay. I'm actually offended. I'm embarrassed. I'm insulted. And this is actually, it's almost like this is what they're giving us so they don't give us our money. But y'all have to remember, because they continuously take advantage of us, the union is also in with them. And you can bet your bottom dollar that 241 and 308 sold us out, maybe for 3%, 5%, because we got 3% in 2018. You know we ain't going to get 6%, but they gave Dorville 33%. They got the money. They got the money. And they should have. What have been right to do was put that check inside this flimsy bag, and we would have been okay with y'all giving us $1.50 bag, okay? But this is what I want you guys to know. Don't be blinded by what someone give you. Everything they give you free ain't worth it. And this is something that they're giving us with no dignity attached to it. This is what they're giving us when we have black eyes and busted lips and stab wounds and kick wounds. But they didn't put no peroxide in here. They didn't put the icy hot in here. They didn't mandate that y'all can have a box cutter to protect yourself. They didn't mandate that you can carry you some mace. But, they gave you an ink pen and a pen and a cup with the word epic on it. And y'all, if y'all don't get this mess right here and throw this in the garbage, I don't know what to say about this. But they continually take advantage of us each and every day. And how I know, this is just my own synopsis of watching Facebook. I saw 241 going off about the 33% that Dorville Carter was getting and 308. That means that they went into that tentative agreement and sold us out. So maybe we was going to get 10,000, but I'm thinking we're going to get maybe $3,000 to $5,000, no more, no less. And we've been fighting this pandemic for 2 years. They made us get vaccinated, everybody. They mandated us vaccinated, but they did not mandate their ridership. They did not mandate our pandemic and hero pay. And we are essential. Show us that we're essential. Put the check in our hand. Put the check. It should have been in this bag. But listen, this is what we're dealing with. Straight bullshit. Okay? But listen, all I tell y'all, 2022 got to be better, because I can't take this no more. I mean, they won't turn the CSAs over. They won't give you a living wage. They don't have full-time jobs for all. But, they only help who they want to help. Remember the Geisha Esther deal. Her, Mark Weems, and Eric Dixon gave the instructors that make over $150,000, $65,000 to come back. But Dorville Carter is the amount for 4 CSAs to be turned over to be able to take care of their children. Where's your dignity, CTA? Why are y'all continually playing with our faces? Dangling this pandemic pay in our face. You guys stand up. Stand up. This is an embarrassment. This is ridiculous. This is insulting. I'm insulted that they brought this bag, okay? But I want you guys to look to God, because I look to him, because, baby, I can't make it without him. I look to you, because 2022 got to be better, Lord, because I just can't take another year of them playing in our faces. Everybody got $350,000, but the people that is out here on the front line that they call essential. Last year, heroes, this year, zero. You guys keep God first, because listen, I know they tired of me talking, but listen, He's the head of my house. This is why I'm not worried about what door they put me out. Because he got a window, he going to bring me back in. And I tell y'all arms are too short to box with God. And even shorter when I come on Fridays. So, I don't know what to tell y'all. Just keep your trust and your faith in God, because man will fail you. Your job will fail you. Guys, thank you for tuning in to Intellectual Radio, Popping Off with Cheryl Sistrunk. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Next Friday, I would love to see you guys. God bless you. God keep you. And keep God first, because, baby, your job and man going to continue to fail you. God bless you guys. Pretty finesse. All right, you guys. Merry Christmas.